Have you heard about the secret places where billionaires disappear from the world? If you want to discover how the ultra-rich protect their privacy and luxury, today we are stepping inside a hidden world that most people never even imagine exists. This is not about famous five-star hotels you see on social media. This is about true exclusivity. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear will completely change how you see luxury and power. 1. Amen Resorts. The Billionaires' Quiet Kingdom, Amen, is not just a hotel brand. It is a lifestyle of silence, privacy, and power that attracts the richest people on earth. Unlike flashy luxury chains, Amen focuses on calm, space, and isolation, which makes it perfect for billionaires who want to disappear. Many world leaders, tech founders, and celebrities secretly stay here because no one disturbs them. There are no loud crowds, no paparazzi, and no unnecessary attention anywhere near these properties. Each resort is designed like a private sanctuary with limited rooms and maximum security. Guests often arrive in private jets and leave without anyone ever knowing they were there. The staff are trained to protect privacy more than anything else, which builds trust among elite clients. This is why Amen is considered the safest luxury escape for powerful individuals. Amen locations are often hidden in remote mountains, deserts, or islands far from public access. The goal is to create a peaceful environment where billionaires can think, plan, and relax. Many important business deals and political conversations have happened inside Amen Resorts. The architecture blends with nature so that nothing looks obvious or attention-seeking. Every detail is controlled, from the lighting to the sound environment, to avoid stress. Even the booking process is private, and often invitation only for certain properties. This makes Amen more than a hotel. It becomes a secret network of global elites. For many billionaires, Amen is not a luxury. It is a necessity for survival in public life. 2. The Brando Island, where privacy is absolute. The Brando is a private island resort that defines ultimate isolation and environmental luxury. It was originally owned by a Hollywood legend who wanted a peaceful paradise away from the world today. It attracts billionaires who want complete control over their surroundings. Located in the middle of the ocean, it is almost impossible for unwanted guests to reach. Security is intense but invisible, which makes visitors feel relaxed and protected. The island uses advanced technology and sustainable energy, which appeals to modern elites. This combination of privacy and responsibility makes it unique among luxury destinations. Many tech billionaires love this place because it reflects innovation and future thinking. The villas are designed like private homes rather than hotel rooms. Each guest can move freely without cameras or strangers around them. Personal chefs, private beaches, and custom experiences are standard here. Some guests stay for weeks while working remotely and planning global strategies. The silence of the ocean allows powerful people to think clearly and reset mentally. It is not just about comfort. It is about mental clarity and focus. This is why the Brando is known as a thinking retreat for the global elite. The world feels far away, and that distance is the true luxury here. 3. Burj Al Arab, the symbol of status and power. This iconic hotel is one of the most recognizable luxury symbols in the world. However, what most people do not know is that its most exclusive areas are hidden. The richest guests do not use the public spaces that tourists see. They stay in private suites with separate entrances and security. These hidden services protect them from media and attention. The hotel offers helicopter arrivals, private elevators, and personal butlers. This level of control makes it attractive for powerful individuals. Many billionaires visit for business meetings and high-level negotiations. The location in a global business hub makes it even more valuable. It allows access to finance, trade, and luxury in one place. Private floors are often booked entirely by royal families and investors. The hotel can customize every detail from food to interior design. This creates a sense of ownership rather than temporary stay. Guests feel like they control the environment around them. This psychological comfort is extremely important for the ultra-rich. That is why Burj Al Arab remains a powerful symbol of success. 4. Hotel du Cap Eden ROC, the secret playground of old money. This legendary hotel has been a hidden gathering place for elite families for decades. Unlike modern flashy luxury, this place represents tradition and quiet influence. Many wealthy dynasties and old money families prefer this environment. It is especially popular during exclusive events and private gatherings. The atmosphere feels like a private club rather than a hotel. This makes guests feel safe and connected to powerful networks. Business alliances and partnerships often begin here. The staff know many guests personally, which builds strong relationships. Privacy and loyalty are valued more than money. This culture attracts individuals who value trust over attention. The location near the Mediterranean adds beauty and discretion. Yachts, private parties, and confidential meetings happen regularly. However, most of these activities are never seen by the public. This secrecy makes the hotel even more desirable. It becomes a symbol of belonging to an exclusive world. For many billionaires, this is where influence quietly grows. 5. Why these hotels are more than just luxury. For billionaires, hotels are not about comfort alone. They are about control and protection. These places act as safe zones where they can escape pressure and risk. The modern world is full of surveillance and exposure, which creates fear. Privacy has become the most valuable luxury in existence. These hotels provide security, discretion, and psychological freedom. They allow powerful individuals to think without distraction. Many world-changing ideas have been born in these hidden environments. This shows that luxury is deeply connected to power and influence. The real difference is not the price. It is the experience and safety. These hotels are designed to protect reputation and mental health. In a world of constant attention, silence has become priceless. This is why the richest people invest in privacy rather than fame. True wealth often hides because visibility creates danger. Understanding this mindset changes how we see success and status. The ultimate luxury is not showing the world, it is escaping it. And that is the secret most people never realize. If this opened your mind to a hidden world, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what surprised you the most. Share this with someone who wants to understand how the powerful really live. Because the truth about wealth is often invisible to the public. More deep insights and powerful stories are coming soon on this channel. Stay curious, stay aware, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you learn, the more you see beyond the surface. The world you see every day is only a small part of a much bigger reality. The real game of success happens quietly, far from cameras and noise. If you want to master this mindset, keep watching and keep growing. Your journey toward awareness starts here, and this channel will guide you forward. Do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss powerful content like this, because the next video may change how you think about money, influence, and freedom forever. Thank you for being part of this growing community of curious and ambitious minds. Keep questioning everything, keep searching for deeper truth, and stay ahead of the crowd. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and keep building your future. And keep building your future. Second, schedule pattern interrupts. Just like billionaires take breaks to walk or think, schedule short breaks away from your screen every hour or so. Don't just switch over to social media. Get up, stretch, walk around, or look out a window. This lets your brain reset and helps you stay focused longer. Third, plan a micro-think day. You might not get a full week, but can you take one day every quarter? A day where you turn off your email, put your phone away, and go somewhere with just a notepad and a pen. Use that time to ask the big questions. Am I on the right track? What's the most important problem I need to solve right now? What am I missing? As one writer, inspired by Gates, noted, even a think day can be vital for reconsidering the big questions that should be guiding our daily lives. Intentional disconnection is a powerful move. It's an admission that your greatest value doesn't come from being busy. It comes from having the clarity to know what to be busy about. Habit number 3. The non-negotiable physical and mental foundation. If you think the world's most driven people sacrifice their health for wealth, you're picturing an old stereotype. The third unseen habit of today's billionaires is a fanatical devotion to their physical and mental foundation. They don't see health as a prize you get after you're successful. They see it as the engine that drives high performance. Sir Richard Branson is a perfect example. He credits his morning exercise routine with doubling his productivity. He gets up at 5 a.m. to play tennis, kitesurf, or run. He said, "The only reason I'm able to do all the things I do, without getting too stressed, is because I stay fit." For him, exercise isn't something he squeezes in, it's the anchor of his day. Mark Zuckerberg makes sure to include workouts in his morning routine. And Bill Gates is known to watch educational content while on the treadmill. This isn't about vanity. It's a cold, hard calculation. Study after study shows that exercise improves memory, sharpens your mind, cuts down on stress, and boosts creativity. All things you definitely need when you're making high-stakes decisions. But the foundation isn't just physical, it's mental. The world's most successful people are just as disciplined about their mental fitness. Many of them practice some form of daily mindfulness or meditation. Oprah Winfrey starts her day with spiritual exercises and meditation, saying it helps her stay grounded and intentional. She begins with quiet reflection, sometimes reading from her 365 Gathered Truths box to set a positive tone for the day. Even Bill Gates, who was once a skeptic, now meditates a few times a week, finding it helps him improve his focus. Why this obsession with a quiet mind? Because they live in a world of constant pressure and information overload. Meditation isn't some mystical practice. It's about training your brain to be less reactive. It's about creating a tiny gap between a stimulus and your response. In that gap, you find the power to choose a thoughtful action over a knee-jerk emotional reaction. When your decisions can affect thousands of people and billions of dollars, that small gap is everything. The final piece of this foundation is sleep. The old "I'll sleep when I'm dead" idea is finished among the truly effective. Today's billionaires are obsessed with sleep. Jeff Bezos has said over and over that he makes it a priority to get a full 8 hours of sleep a night. "I think better. I have more energy. My mood is better," he says. Warren Buffett, despite his love for Coke and junk food, also aims for 8 hours, saying he has no desire to be at work at 4 in the morning. They treat sleep as a critical recovery process. It's when your brain and body repair, lock in memories, and recharge. They know a sleep-deprived brain is an impaired brain, and they can't afford to operate at anything less than their best. The public sees the energy, the focus, the cool under pressure. What they don't see is the boring daily work that creates it. They don't see the 5 a.m. alarm for a workout, the 20 minutes of silent meditation, or the disciplined 10 p.m. bedtime. They see the result, not the process. The lesson here is to start treating your health like your most important asset, because it is. You don't need a personal trainer or a private chef. Start small, but be consistent. First, move your body every day. A 20-minute walk, a quick home workout, whatever. Consistency is what matters. Make it a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. Second, spend 5 to 10 minutes on mindfulness each day. Use an app, or just sit quietly and focus on your breath. The goal isn't to be a perfect meditator, it's to practice bringing your attention back, over and over. Third, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Create a simple wind-down routine. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Read a real book. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. These habits, exercise, mindfulness, and sleep, are the holy trinity of high performance. They are the unseen foundation upon which great fortunes are built. If you're finding these unseen habits as fascinating as I do, and you're already thinking about how to use them, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We go deep on success strategies every single week, and you won't want to miss what's coming. And let me know in the comments, which of these first 3 habits will you try to implement starting tomorrow? I'd love to hear your plan. Now, on to our 4th habit, which is a game changer for anyone looking to build real wealth. Asterisk habit number 4. The voracious and strategic reader. Asterisk, you've probably heard the saying, the more you learn, the more you earn. For the world's wealthiest, this isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a law of nature. The 4th unseen habit is being a voracious, and, more importantly, a strategic reader. While most people read for fun, billionaires read for leverage. They're not just consuming information. They're downloading new ways of thinking and gaining an informational edge that compounds over time. The poster child for this is, hands down, Warren Buffett. He famously spends up to 80% of his workday, that's 5 or 6 hours, just reading. He reads newspapers, financial reports, journals, and books. When asked about the key to his success, he once held up a stack of papers and said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge works. It builds up, like compound interest." He isn't just reading about the stock market. He's reading to understand business models, human psychology, and how companies really work. And he's not the only one. Bill Gates reads about 50 books a year roughly. One a weekend, often shares his reading lists. Mark Cuban says he reads for more than 3 hours every day to get a competitive edge. When people asked Elon Musk how he learned to build rockets, his answer was simple: I read books. What the public sees is their almost magical ability to make brilliant decisions and see what's coming next. What they don't see are the thousands of quiet hours spent with a book, painstakingly building the knowledge that makes that intuition possible. They see the aha moment, but not the decade of reading that led to it. But here's the key: it's not just about how much they read, it's about how they read. They are actively engaging with the material, not just passively consuming it. First, they read to learn from the past. Billionaires are huge fans of biographies. They want to understand the mistakes and triumphs of other great leaders and thinkers. It's like having a personal board of mentors that includes Benjamin Franklin, Katharine Graham, and Isaac Newton. Second, they read across different fields. A tech billionaire might be reading about biology, or a finance mogul might be studying physics. They know that real innovation often comes from connecting ideas from seemingly unrelated areas. This allows them to see patterns that specialists, stuck in their own lane, completely miss. Third, they read to master the fundamentals of their own industry. Buffett doesn't just read opinions about a company. He reads its 1OK and annual reports, the dense, boring documents that most people skip. He wants to understand the business from the ground up. A study on the habits of the wealthy found that 88% of them read for self-improvement for at least 30 minutes a day, compared to just a tiny fraction of those with lower incomes. The link is undeniable. Knowledge is the ultimate form of leverage, and reading is the most reliable way to get it. So, how do you build this habit in a world full of distractions? First, change your environment. Make books easy to reach. Put one on your nightstand, on your coffee table, in your bag. At the same time, make distractions harder to reach. Put your phone in another room when you sit down to read. Second, start small. Don't set a goal to read 50 books this year if you're currently reading 0. Just aim to read for 15 minutes every single day. Consistency is way more important than volume at the beginning. Make it a ritual. Third, be strategic. Pick your books with a purpose. What's one skill you want to develop? What topic do you want to master? Find the best book on that subject and start there. Mix it up with biographies to learn from others, and read things outside your field to broaden your thinking. When you think of a billionaire's day, you probably picture something straight out of social media: non-stop luxury, wild parties, supercars, and endless spending. It's a life of pure consumption, of ultimate leisure. where everything is done for you. But what if I told you that for the world's most successful people, a typical day looks a lot more like this: waking up before the sun, a quiet room stacked with books, a simple meal, and an almost empty calendar? What if the real secrets to their success aren't found in what they buy, but in the disciplined, unseen, and honestly, kind of boring habits they live by every single day? The public sees the results, the jets, the yachts, the global influence, but they almost never see the process. They don't see the thousands of tiny, calculated decisions made day in and out that build and protect that level of success. They don't see the relentless discipline that happens behind closed doors. In this video, we're going beyond the glamour and the noise to show you 5 daily habits of billionaires that most people never see. These are the core practices, the non-negotiables, that separate the ultra-wealthy from everyone else. And the most shocking part, they're habits that anyone can start adopting today. So, if you're ready to learn what the 1% are doing while the other 99 are distracted, stick around. Habit number 1, the religion of ruthless time auditing. The first, and maybe the most important, unseen habit of the ultra-wealthy isn't about managing time, it's about worshipping it. For them, time isn't just a resource, it is the only resource you can't get back. Money can be lost and regained. Time is gone forever. While most of us are trying to cram more into our day, billionaires are obsessed with cutting things out. They practice what is essentially a ruthless, religious audit of their time. Take Elon Musk. He famously splits his day into 5-minute time blocks, a method that forces him to be hyper-focused with every single moment. He doesn't just have a schedule, he has a minute-by-minute plan for execution. He's even said that sleeping less than 6 hours a night actually hurts his productivity. So he makes a point to get at least that much rest. This isn't about the kind of hustle culture you see online. It's about a deep understanding that time is the only real currency he has. But Warren Buffett gives us maybe the most powerful lesson here. For years, Bill Gates packed his schedule to the minute, thinking that a full calendar meant he was being productive. Then he went to visit Buffett and saw his calendar. It was nearly empty. Some days had nothing on them at all. Gates was floored. When he asked Buffett about it, Buffett explained that he keeps his schedule clear on purpose, so he has time to think. He told Gates, "You can't buy time, so you have to be very careful with it." That was a huge revelation for Gates. He realized that being busy doesn't equal being effective. In fact, it's often the enemy of it. Since then, Gates has adopted a similar approach, valuing that open space in his calendar to read, think, and plan for the long term. So, what does this ruthless time audit actually look like? It's built on 2 main ideas: the hell yes, or no rule, and the art of the empty calendar. The hell yes, or no rule, is simple. When you get a new opportunity or request a meeting, a project, an event, your default answer is no. Unless it makes you feel hell yes. That's amazing. Then it's an automatic no. Warren Buffett lives by this. He once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything he gets, that every yes is a no to something else, and that something else is usually the quiet, focused time he needs for the reading and thinking that made him successful in the first place." This isn't about being rude. It's about knowing your time is finite, and every low-value thing you agree to is a withdrawal from an account that could be used for high-value thinking. They see their calendar not as something to fill up, but as a fortress to be defended. If an activity doesn't serve their highest goals, it doesn't get in. The second part is the art of the empty calendar. While an average person's calendar can look like a chaotic mess of meetings, a billionaire's is often surprisingly sparse. This isn't because they're not working, it's because their work is focused, and they fiercely protect the time that isn't scheduled. That empty space is their most valuable asset. It's thinking time. It's where they connect ideas, spot future trends, and make a few great decisions instead of hundreds of mediocre ones. For Warren Buffett, that quiet, uninterrupted time is where he can reflect on decisions and strategies with a clarity that's impossible to find when you're constantly busy. This is one of the biggest secrets hidden in plain sight. We're taught that a packed schedule means you're important. Billionaires know that an open schedule means you're powerful. It means you control your time, not the other way around. So, how can you use this? Start with an honest audit. For 1 week, track where every hour of your day goes. Be brutal. How much time is lost to social media, pointless meetings, or tasks you could delegate? At the end of the week, just look at the data. It'll probably shock you. Then, start using the hell yes or no filter. Before saying yes, ask yourself, does this actually line up with my biggest goals? Is this really the best use of this moment of my life? If it's not a clear and enthusiastic yes, have the courage to politely say no. Finally, schedule nothing. Block out 30 to 60 minutes in your calendar every day for thinking time. Protect it just like you would a meeting with your most important client. This isn't empty time. It's where the real breakthroughs happen. It's the habit that lets you work on your life, not just in it. Habit number 2, the think week and intentional disconnection. The second unseen habit takes the first one a step further, and it's something that feels like an impossible luxury to most of us. The practice of strategic disconnection. I'm not talking about a vacation. I'm talking about a scheduled, solitary retreat from the world for the single purpose of deep thinking. The most famous example of this is, of course, Bill Gates and his legendary Think Weeks. Since the 1990s, twice a year, Gates would escape to a secluded cabin with nothing but books, research papers, and his own thoughts. For a whole week, he'd unplug from the daily grind at Microsoft. No emails, no meetings, no noise. The goal wasn't to relax. It was to digest huge amounts of information and think about the future of his company and technology. Many of Microsoft's biggest moves, like the strategy that led to the Internet Explorer browser, came from the clarity he found during these retreats. That might sound extreme, but a lot of billionaires practice this in smaller ways every day. Take Jeff Bezos. He famously likes to putter in the morning. He wakes up early, but doesn't jump right into work. He reads the paper, has coffee, and eats breakfast with his kids. He deliberately avoids scheduling any mentally demanding meetings before 10 a.m. Why? Because he knows his main job is to make a few high-quality decisions, not a ton of low-quality ones. He protects his morning brainpower for what really matters. He once said, anything that's really mentally challenging, that's a 10 a.m. meeting. By 5 p.m., I'm like, I can't think about that today. Let's try this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. That puttering isn't laziness, it's a strategic ritual. It's a daily micro-think week. This habit is the total opposite of modern work culture, which worships being constantly connected and responding instantly. Most people start their day by grabbing their phone, immediately flooding their brains with other people's problems and notifications. Research shows that about 80% of people check their phone within the first 10 minutes of waking up. This puts you on defense for the rest of the day. Billionaires do the opposite. They know that to get breakthrough ideas, you need to create space for them. Your brain can't come up with novel solutions when it's constantly processing junk. They create white space in their calendars, moments where their minds can wander, connect dots, and see the big picture. This might be a long walk without a phone, a period of silent meditation, or even just staring out a window. The public sees the end product, the innovative company, the brilliant pivot, the game-changing idea. What they don't see is the solitude where it was born. They don't see the discipline of saying no to the world to say yes to deep thought. They see the action, not the quiet contemplation that made it so effective. So how can you do this without renting a cabin for a week? First, take back your mornings. Make a rule, no phone for the first hour of the day. Don't let the world's noise be the first thing you hear. Use that time to plan your day, work on your big ideas, or do some deep work. This one change can shift your entire day from being reactive to being proactive. Then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your thoughts below.